In our Project Seattle report today, a rule change could allow homeless shelters to increase their capacity limits. Supporters say it could fast-track efforts to bring more people inside, but it also raises concerns about problems for surrounding neighborhoods. KOMO's Joel Marino is live in Seattle with the safeguards that could be in place. Joel.
Molly, just behind me is Camp Second Chance, which has 69 housing units to help people transition out of homelessness. But under this legislation, that could increase to 250 units, which could become unwieldy and raises questions about public safety concerns as this plan moves forward. When it comes to homeless shelters like tiny house villages, Seattle land use codes limit them to 100 people per site. City leaders need more capacity and say many of these existing facilities have empty space available.
So as a result, public land is sitting unused while demand for shelter remains high.
The proposal is to temporarily allow these shelters to host 150 people, with one site per council district capped at 250 people.
For larger sites, sometimes there's an economy of scale that you can reach in terms of, security, the infrastructure costs. We do have public land that can help with those costs.
But the increase in residents, many of whom struggle with drug addictions and mental illness, could prove challenging to manage in a way that people still get the help they need while also keeping any problems from spilling out into surrounding neighborhoods.
We absolutely need to make sure that not only do we have robust services on site, but we also have a plan with the mayor's office, with SPD, in case there's issues in the neighborhood.
An increase in staff who are on site 24/7 is now part of the conversation, as is perimeter fencing, controlled entry, and a code of conduct residents must agree to.
Case management participation is required. No alcohol or illegal drugs or marijuana in the public spaces of the village.
Supporters say there could also be bans on weapons and no illegal activity, including loitering or trespassing on neighbors' properties.
We know that with large sites, we want to be responsive to community concerns and interests around public safety, and that this is a partnership.
Well, this legislation would only be temporary, in place for 12 months. After that, city leaders would have to come up with a more permanent framework if they wanted to continue based on the lessons learned from this effort. Molly?
Well, Joel, any indication of how soon city leaders might act and actually put it to a vote?
There could be a vote as early as next week on some related legislation dealing with changes to the way land is leased, as well as some funding for homelessness services. As far as trying to up the capacity limits for shelters, that legislation hasn't even been introduced. And so it's the timeline very unclear, but we do know it is a priority for the mayor's office. Molly?
All right, Joel, thank you.